What is up, guys? My name is Wawa and I am back with some Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm action. Yes guys, we are back finally with some Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm replays, actions, gameplays. Expect many more to come in the future. And yes, this first game is not just any other game. It's actually from two pretty well-known people, well-known in the Asia side, outside Korea, because Korea is pretty OP and they have those OP people and such. But yeah, these guys are pretty good and pretty well-known in their own respective areas. And let's start off with introduction with his red player. He is known from Team Gamma Bears, GamaniaSlam. And on the blue side, we have from the Philippines, MskiEnDerr. Yes, indeed, it is gonna be a ZVZ matchup on this 1v1 map. This 1v1 map is one of the new maps that comes out for the Heart of the Swarm, or if I'm so updated that I don't even know what Wings of Liberty ladder maps are anymore, maybe it is included. I'm pretty sure it's not, because I haven't really seen this map before I played Heart of the Swarm. So this is gonna be a pretty interesting map. This map has one pretty secure expansion, and the third one can be completely secured by destroying these rocks right here. So the rocks in Heart of the Swarm have different functions now. Instead of destroying them to make paths, you can actually destroy them to block off paths, which is actually pretty cool. So anyways, how's you guys going? Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you guys are doing okay, and hope you guys are ready for some StarCraft action ZVZ matchup. This is gonna be pretty crazy, because before I left casting StarCraft 2, ZVZ is always the most entertaining, most like pressure, like moments. Like it's always intense because of the baning, zergling action that always happens in the early game, and always leading to the late game. There's always muta, and then muta infestors, and then we do have the broodlord infestors in the very end. And that's how people usually close their game whenever it's a ZVZ, or pretty much if you're a Zerg player, you still close the game with Infestor Broodlords right now. But in Heart of the Swarm, there are new nuts. Damn, I'm casting too much awesome nuts here. There are new units here that you can use. Like for example, in the Zerg side, there are two new units. We do have the Swarm Host, and we do have, unfortunately I cannot see it, we do have the Swarm Host right here. And we also have the Viper as well. So the Swarm Host is the one that's basically, it's really hard to explain, and it's really hard to compare him to another unit. But he basically summons a bunch of units, and that's pretty much all he can do. Like he burrows and then he summons a bunch of units. And Viper is the one that has the meat hook ability for like Pudge or for like Leon's tongue stretch. So he's pretty much that guy. So he's actually pretty useful. He also has a, I forgot what it's called. He also has a Dark Swarm ability where he covers an area, prevents those ranged characters to attack properly or miss their target and such like that. So it's actually a pretty cool unit as well, but then again, high cost, and a higher tier unit as well. So we're not gonna see that in the early games right now. We are gonna see a good amount of low level units. Let's talk about what's happening right now in the game actually. So we do have expansions right now for both players. Both players are pretty much doing exactly the same thing, but we do have GamaniaSlam here doing a Baning Nest opening right now. On the other side, there also is going to be a Baning Nest happening as well, but surprisingly, this one is going to be in the front of the line. I actually did not expect to see this, because you always see those tech buildings behind and hidden, and they try their best to hide it as long as possible. But this time, Ender is just going to use it for blocking off some attacks, I guess, and he's going to guard that off with a Spine Crawler beside it as well. On the other side, we do have a Baning Nest right beside the expansion as well. So it's actually, I guess, a pretty common opening now. So I'm so out of date with my StarCraft 2 matches. Unfortunately, I do not know, or don't really expect high quality casting here, or like the knowledge to be like tip-top shape, because I'm just coming back as well in the scene. I've been watching a lot of games, but casting wise, I'm just trying to get back at the scene. But anyways, here we go. We are gonna see Slam gonna be doing the early pressure here, and we are gonna see how much damage he can do in just 1 second. Oh, this is gonna be pretty intense. Here we go. Oh, a Rush Warren is actually gonna go down, but I think it's not really gonna be enough to block things off. Here we go. Oh, good hit right there by Ender's Bane, and killing off so many Zerglings right there. Oh, GamaniaSlam, here we go. Oh, Slam is actually killing off so many drones here as well. But then again, is he gonna be worried because there's just so many Zerglings already dying, and one more drone or one more Baneling is gonna hit a bunch of those Zerglings. Very good stuff. Very nice play right here by Ender, and now he actually completely holded off that attack. Let's just see the units lost tab right here. We have 18 units lost for the red Zerg and 10 units lost for the blue Zerg. Income tab, we have 39 miners for Ender and we have 43 for Slam as well. So Slam right here, a little bit of lead with the harvesting count. So he is gonna have a chance to be a little bit more active, or he's gonna have that extra income to produce those Zerglings or the attacking units, whatever he wants to do with them, and maybe put more pressure on Ender and trying to throw Ender off his game. And they're trying to do some good scouting with those few Zerglings. He is gonna be able to see a good amount of units or a good amount of things here. Let's see what he knows right now. He knows that there is a lair coming in, and there's also a Baning Nest. He didn't see what this is, unfortunately, but maybe he did. Maybe he did. He was able to click this thing off, which is also a Roche Warren as well. And they're popping down this Spine Crawler really at the front now. He's gonna try to go for a third base. Also the same thing for Slam as well. So Ender fully aware of what's happening here on Slam's side. But then again, I'm not sure if Ender or Slam is aware that there's already a third base on the way as well. Even though harassment right here happening right now with this Queen just trying to pressure Slam's Overlords off. Where are these Overlords going? They're just completely on the other side of the map. This is actually pretty good. This is actually pretty bad, excuse me, for Slam, because the Aspire's on the way. Aspire's done right now for Ender, and Mutalisks are coming out now. And these Overlords have no speed whatsoever. Slam is completely unaware that these Zerglings are coming in. So this is going to be pretty bad right now for Slam if it's not prepared. Seven Mutalisks are on the way right now. What does Slam has to counter this? Let's see what he has. He has a bunch of drones. That's it. He is 53 drones up right now against the 45 of Ender. He does have the infestation pit though, so he is going to be able to make those infestors once these Mutalisks start harassing everything and everything else. Anyways, a good amount of harassment right here. Oh, those Zerglings are actually going to do so much damage here. Wow, very good job right here by Ender, just killing off so many Zerglings. Maybe avoiding some of those Baneling explosions. We did not really get to see those, but still he was able to clean things out and try to pressure and try to chip away some of the HP on that hatchery. Here we go, Muta play. Finally starting right now. He should just focus on those Overlords, seriously. But then again, that is gonna delay his harassment or his potential harassment with one of the Ender's base or one of Slam's bases. So he is gonna be able to kill off the Queen right here. Definitely gonna kill this off. But then again, he is gonna be kind of losing some of these Mutalisks very soon if he's not careful. He is gonna focus on that Spore Crawler right there. Spore Crawler goes down and gets cancelled. Infestor right now is gonna come in and Fungal Growth landing on a good amount of those Mutalisks very nicely. But then again, Zerglings are coming in here right now for Ender and gonna try to clean things out on those Infestors. Oh, Fungal Growth on the Zerglings as well. Wow, he is really trying his best to just kill off everything possible right now, because he does know that there is barely any anti-air right here for GamaniaSlam. So now these Zerglings are gonna be able to kill everything right now. Nothing really to kill off those Mutalisks here for Ender. And finally, Ender, couple more Infestors are coming in here as well for GamaniaSlam, and I think that is gonna be enough to pressure or to force Ender away. No, he's actually gonna come in. He's gonna kill off one more Infestor. Those Mutalisks are so low on health right now. He just needs to let them go home. They're so bloody all over the place. I believe they're just flying off with one wing right now, barely one wing, if you think about it, because he's completely like bloody and stuff. But then again, health regen right here for Mutalisks, it's so good. It's really good. It's just gonna allow you to just keep those Mutalisks alive as long as possible. Ooh, good Baneling explosion right there by Ender, just killing off all those Zerglings. And defense right here is enough for Ender to hold off GamaniaSlam's counter attack, and it is now 100 to 78 food supply in favor of the blue Zerg. Very nice play right here by Ender so far. Let's see how long, or let's see where he's gonna go on right now. We do see that Ender is making one swarm host here. I'm actually excited to see this in action, because I rarely see a lot of Hardened Swarm action yet. And utilizing the Swarm Host is actually pretty interesting unit, and you guys are finally gonna get to see one of these units as well. Here we go. Ooh, Swarm Hosts are actually out now, but then do they have burrow? They do have burrow, but then he's not burrowing. He's actually not burrowing. He's allowing these Zerglings to just roam around the field so far, because he is indeed harassing in the main base. Oh my god, so much action all happening all over the field right now. These drones are just running away for safety. How many units are gonna be able to kill? Looks like he is gonna be able to kill a lot. Income tab, we have 50 to 58 right now. Ender actually now has a good amount of supply, or a good amount of drone lead now. And finally, the Swarmos have burrowed their way down, and they're gonna clean things out with those Zerglings. Very, very good job right there. And here we go, continuous harassment still here in the main base. There is no anti-air. Finally, this Spore Crawler is gonna come in there and gonna try to do some killings on these Mulos. These Mulos are gonna go down, definitely gonna go down if he's not careful. He is gonna kill off one Mulilist, but then again, the Queen did go down as well. So it's again a victory right there for Ender's side. There are 10 Roachers on the way right now here for Ender. +1/+round, Carapace and missile attacks upgrading as well here for the Blue Zerg. And here we go. Oh, Swarm Host. These guys are here. These guys you see right here, these are the Swarm Hosts. Yes, 3 of them. And in just a little bit, you're gonna be able to see them pop out some units. And there goes the GG for Slam. Wow, good game right there by Ender, taking out Slam from Team GamaniaSlam. And that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any replays that you want me to cast, please do just send it to me, and I'll try my best to cast it as soon as I can. Again, guys, thank you, and hope you guys are excited for Heart of the Swarm as much as I am, because you are going to be seeing more Starcraft 2 in the near future, especially on this channel. But then again, there's still a lot of other content that I will upload as well. Anyways, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. I'm out. Bye.